Hey guys, Mossy Across here. Welcome back to Kirby Superstar Ultra. In the last episode, we got our ass kicked in minigames, and in this episode, we're gonna go spelunking. Look how happy Kirby is. And he also just Looney Tuned his way into a cave. How you didn't see that giant of a hole, Kirby, I will never understand. But hey, it's all good. You do you, man. We'll make it out of this cave alive. And we got the campaign that inspired one of the worst Smash Bros. Stages of all time. Welcome to the Great Cave Offensive. One of the longest level sets in Kirby Superstar and Kirby Superstar Ultra. Our whole objective here is to find treasure chests that have gold medals in. If you want to check your progress, you can pause the game, and on the bottom screen will be your treasure collection. Now, for you Ultra players, you get the modern luxury of having those lines in your chest section that designate the amount of treasure for each area. In the original Kirby Superstar, those lines didn't exist, so you kind of just had to guess if you had all the treasure, and then hope that when you find the first treasure of the next area, it will be at the end of where your treasure collection was last ended off at. That was a tongue twister and probably sounded horrible, and I apologize. But pretty much, we get the modern luxury of having lines to help us determine if we have all of the treasures in one area. Now, as you can see by the bottom screen's map, we have a total of 4 big areas and 4 miniature areas. Also, I'm getting my dick kicked in by flowers. And in typical platformer style, you have some puzzles to get some of these treasures. Some are more simple and others are a little bit more complex. Pretty much this treasure is destroy bomb blocks 1 and 3 and don't destroy 2. If you destroy 2, a lava wall is formed, and don't worry, you can go back to any of the prior rooms we visited, such as the one where the second treasure was in, and just go through the door and the puzzle will reset. So don't worry about missing things, you'll be able to get them back. Here we have a time-based puzzle, in which if I could just... Okay, I screwed up the button combos I should do. What I'm going to want to do is that first, and then that one, and run like hell. Oh, that's probably going to get me screwed over. Yep. Sorry, I'm very out of it right now with it. Dear Lord. Alright. Let's not fuck it up this time. Okay, oh. And there we go. Treasure number 4, the crystal ball. Now, each treasure is worth a specific amount of gold. What does that do, you may ask? Nothing story significant, it's just the price. I guess in a sense, it can help you keep track of the treasures you have, because there is a max gold value, which you get for collecting every single piece, which is 999,990. Yeah, all the treasures end with a variation of the 10th, so there is no 6 nines. It's 5 nines followed by a single 0. That's how you can tell if you got all the treasure. If you hit this bomb block, if I recall, there's not any treasure up here. It just lets you get back to the first area in case you want to go back for some reason. But we don't. We just want to continue our trek through the cave. Next up here, you're going to want to avoid stepping on these platforms so you can create a platform for that chest to stay. Gonna uppercut our way through here. And now you're going to want to hit that tiki face looking block. It reminds me of like the tikis from Battle for Bikini Bottom. That's why I call them tiki blocks. I don't know what you'd call them. If you have any idea, feel free to comment below. Dear God, is this one of those... I don't think I can hurt that without like... say beam, so let's make Karate... Knuckle Joe! I've been calling him Karate Joe by instinct for so long now. His name is Knuckle Joe, not Karate Joe. Knuckle Joe. Karate Joe is from, as I said, Rhythm Heaven. And I guess I just have Rhythm Heaven on the brain because I won't stop talking about it. So let's take a look at that treasure real quick here. If I move out of my chair, we get the screw attack. Sorry if you hear a squeaky chair. There's not much I can do about that right now. But the screw attacks from Metroid, so you'll see a common theme in these areas that a lot of the treasures just so happen to be based on some Nintendo IPs. Others being based on like cultures, like mainly Japanese culture, but there's others. But yeah, a lot of the items we're going to be finding are all Nintendo related, and if I know what they're from, I'll be sure to point it out. Now here we have a save point, save your game here. In the original Superstar, there would actually be a button over here you would press to get a max tomato, but they decided in the remake to give you the modern luxury of just touching it to get your health back instead of having to worry about finding it. Now, I believe there is something up there, we just need to break that. Oh. Oh, there it is. Alright, good. I thought I was going crazy. There's some Echigo candy. 8,000 gold. Kirby's gonna be a rich boy when he gets out of here. I wonder what Kirby's gonna, like, what Kirby, of all characters, would spend all of his gold on. Would it just be more food? Maybe, like, some tune-ups for his Warp Star? I really don't know why Kirby is going through this effort to collect all these riches. Like, you think... Is there, like, an economic system in Dreamland? I don't know. If you have any funny ideas, just say what you think Kirby spends all his money on at the end of this. Give me some good chuckles. I'm sure you guys can think of something funny. We go up here and take them out. I believe we got all the treasures up to this door. It appears that we do. So we go through here. Try not to destroy those blocks. That's why I'm using beam attack, the charge attack for beam. Ah, damn it. Anyway, let's get our hammer here. Now, I might be mistaken why I didn't want those to get destroyed. I think I was, which is good. Yeah, okay, I thought... I'm confusing it with an upcoming area, but there's a treasure that needs a platform, and if you destroy the platform, then you have to reload the area to get the platform back. We don't want that. Let's just shoot out that way. Go down here. Hop down here. Let's just ignore that. Down over here, we got our boy, the plasma and cutter. I'm sorry if I don't have much to say right now. I'm just focusing on getting each treasure. So what I mentioned earlier is with the Great Cave Offensive, it got a it became a smash map in the 4th game in the series to like promote the 8-player Smash mode, and well, I can without a doubt say that as much as I love the fact that the Great Cave Offensive was getting some representation in modern games, it's a terrible map. It's way too big even for 8 players, and half the time you just spend, half the match just makes the camera go out of funk because it's too big, so it's harder to see your character, and it's just a nightmare. So what we want to do is we want to go through here, destroy each of those bomb blocks, and we'll get some treasure. Let's see what it is here. A bandana, which I don't know why the bandana's treasure, because, you know, Kirby has multiple copy abilities that give him a bandana. But hey, maybe it's like a type of bandana that I just don't know of because I'm an uncultured loser. That looks like there'd be something involved in it. But I don't have cutters, so I don't think we can get down there. No siree. Okay, well we just lost hammer because that copy ability had to be a dick. Let's go in here. Oh, sword. Alright, good. Good job, Knuckle Joe. I didn't want you to become a Blade Knight, but you did. So I guess we're sword buddies now. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Yeah, here it is. There's a Season's Heart. That gets us a lot of Cashola. Now, originally what I thought I was going to do was hit that, Tiki block right there. But I was wrong. Alright, let's take him out and go through here. And get to the first boss. Oh, great. Fatty Whale. I don't think I've met a single person who enjoys fighting Fatty Whale. Also, a luxury of Ultra is having the ability to, see on the bottom screen that a golden token is placed on an area when you collect every treasure in that area. So we don't need to worry about, feeling like we didn't collect everything or having to check the menu because the game is just being nice enough and telling us that we did. Yeah, once again, nobody I know likes Fatty Whale. So let's just kill him and get this... Damn it! I said, let us kill him and get this over with. But he's being a stupid blubber face. There we go. He's got a pretty entertaining death animation, I'll give him that much. Bloop! And now that we have fully conquered the area, it becomes gold, as well as the coins signifying we got all the treasure. And then we got this little fun victory fanfare as we ride on a minecart to the next area. Yay! Yay! Watch as everyone here slowly dies. Anyway, we are now in the area simply titled Crystal. I believe... Okay, I'm wrong. But I think before we trek that this is a good place to end off on. So thank you all so much for watching this episode of Kirby Superstar Ultra. And the next episode we'll continue our trek through the Great Cave Offensive. See you guys then.